I've been looking forward to this one for a very long time. This is actually the first time we've got to see this one perform.
Oh,
Although
thanks.
we have been working together for quite a while.
Yes,
So
yes, we have.
it's going to be lovely. It's quite a treat. So give it up for Emma Ricks.
Thanks, guys. Okay. I'm going to start us off with a song called The Attic. I have not played that many shows. This is my second one. Whoa. Am I doing it? Is it me? Is it you? That thing? It's done. Okay, anyway. So I haven't played that many shows. Bear with me. I'm really excited to play The Attic for you. It's all about writing things forever and doing nothing with it. And how really I think at the end of the day, none of us really want it to wind up that way. So, yeah. There's a light on in the attic, filled with rust, filled with dust on the little old things. Bits of paper lightly packaged, with some tears, good old soul, and long set coffee stains. And this feeling, a sense of dreaming, here in these dusty mists, might inspire a few people, but now they barely exist. There's so little we need fear from this room made of shelves, lest we dare to pack away a piece of ourselves. There's a light on in the attic, and it's filled to the brim of what's not but came close. And a share truly scares you, but to leave it there rotting, that's what scares you the most. And this feeling, a sense of dreaming, here in these dusty mists, might inspire a few people, but now they barely exist. There's so little we need fear from this room made of shelves. For all those years you boasted and all that big game you talked, you could have seen the world in those circles you walked. For that feeling, that sense of dreaming, in these dusty midsts, might inspire a few people, but now they barely exist. And when your shadow has long left this place, their small feet on the ground, in awe of an artist who's no longer around. For that feeling, that sense of dreaming, in these dusty mists, might inspire a few people, but now they barely exist. There's so little we need fear from this room made of shelves. Tell me, why did you pack away a piece of yourself? Thanks, guys. Keep coming back to the shows, because I feel like every time we do this, I'll get better.
So it's the pirate radio thing we're doing here. This is super cool. Thank you guys for having me out for this. I came dressed as a pirate, but then I realized I didn't have a hat or parrot or rum or clue. And I'm like a David Bowie knockoff. So y'all remind me of the Babes. And here's the next song. It's called Gentle is the Night. It's about murder. Gentle is the night, though it chills me to the bone. There they stand, here I wait on this road of cobblestone. But gentle is the night, you hear its subtle tone. Listen, child, hark this, embrace the darkness and learn to call it home. Call it home. Oh, the only thing clear that is keeping me here is to see that light in your eyes. As it fades, as it fades, gentle is the night. Ooh, scary. Okay, follow-up song is about revenge. Okay. The person they went after didn't die, and now they're coming back. Okay. We'll see how this one goes. Those fools just kept on walking. Thought they left me swallowed by the street. But amidst all of their talking, there was something they didn't see. The wounds were not that deep. The wounds were not that deep. Fractured, oh, and broken. But boy, you'd best believe I'll use these shards of myself. These shards of myself. Might be bruised, I might be bleeding, but the road to revenge is steep. Oh no, it hit by the time I reached them. The wounds were not that deep. The wounds were not that deep.
wounds are not that deep. Switchblade quick fade into darkness. The cold up your spine, it creeps. Venge cold or hot and piping. Either way sounds good to me. With wounds that weren't that deep. Wounds were not that deep. Gimme something. You took from me. You thought your power apex. Underestimation was the key for wounds that weren't that deep. The wounds are not that deep. Well, fractured, unbroken, but boy, you'd best believe I'll use these shots of myself. These shots of myself. Pretty soon your time is coming. No face but, no name but a face you'll see. I move to your heartbeat pounding. When it's done I won't be losing sleep. With wounds that weren't that deep. The wounds were not that deep. The wounds were not that deep. But now they're yours to keep.
Thanks, guys. You're making this less and less scary, and that's really, really nice. Okay. I got one more, and this one's called Bats. We have bats that come through Denton, and they're around. You always think of Austin when you think of bats, but we've got some, and my boyfriend and I were walking by Sweetwater, and we noticed that there was a bunch of birds, or so we thought. And no, it was a bunch of bats, and it was right at dusk, and they started doing this like wind tunnel spiral thing down into the chimney, this chimney that was like right by Sweetwater. And we came back several times to try and see them again, but we never did because they moved on. And so the song is about that.
The sun is now disappearing, kissing clouds with the night in the clearing. The brick wall is slowly crumbling, eyes between skies and twiddling thumbs. The sounds that are heard, they are gentle, weird and feared. So does this make us mental? To hold on to the wonder and whimsy as the bats return to their chimneys. The setting sun is just as beautiful through the eyes and the wings of anything. Hundreds fly just above now. Passerby pass unknowing somehow. Curious and fluttering this dark cloud. People missing out, that is clear. We're both well aware they'll be moving. No time for hesitation or brooding. There's too many things they're eluding, so they take to the skies. The setting sun is just as beautiful through the eyes and the wings of anything. There are changes still left to be battling, and the heart flutters on with such swift wings. It'll come and it will go. And I hope on crumbling brick you'll sit with me, when out from the distance we will see, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, and 3 by 3, as the bats return to their chimneys, when the bats return to their chimneys.
Thanks, guys. And that's it. I'm free. I can get off the scary stage.